Hello, my name is David Cassedy. I'd like to share my presentation what it is like to be David Cassedy with you. I have created this presentation to help others understand and accept people with autism. The first place I was invited to speak was Plainfield Elementary School, grades 5 through 8. I have also given my presentation to Dartmouth students volunteering with Aspire, a recreational program for autistic kids. Dartmouth partners with Special Needs Support Center. I was a guest speaker last April for the SNSC's fundraiser at Simon Peters. This February, I was invited to Thetford Academy and gave my presentation to 4 classrooms. To begin, and I'd like to share this short video about autism with you.
We are all different, and that's wonderful. Some differences are easy to see. Height, hairstyle, gender, eye color, and so on. Other differences can't be seen. Our favorite foods, fears, or special skills. Interestingly, the way we see the world is also different. For instance, what do you see in this drawing? Most people see a duck, but some of you might have seen a rabbit. Whichever you saw, you are correct. This is just a trick drawing to show you that all brains work differently. The brain is your body's computer. It works differently for all of us and controls how you learn. That's why we are all good at different things. How you feel, which is why we all feel different emotions, and how you communicate. Sometimes the brain is connected in such a way it affects senses and how we perceive and read situations and interactions. This is known as autism. Many people have autism, so it's likely you already know someone who is autistic. And for this reason, it's useful to know a little bit about autism. The special wiring inside an autistic brain can sometimes make a person good at tasks we may find difficult, such as mathematics, drawing, or music. It can also do the opposite, and activities we find too easy are incredibly difficult to them, such as making friends. The senses constantly send information to your brain about your surroundings and other people. However, when a person's brain and its senses don't communicate well, the brain can become overwhelmed and confused, affecting how they see the world. Picture yourself walking down the street. This is how an autistic brain may experience the same walk. Scary, isn't it? Sadly, in many cases, the person can't say out loud how they feel. So even though there's chaos going on in their heads, they seem okay on the outside, unable to ask for help. We all develop behaviors to help us feel calm in uncomfortable situations. We may look away, hug ourselves, chew our fingernails, fidget, bite our lips, and so on. Equally, autistic people develop behaviors that help them cope with these intense moments. These actions may seem unusual, but they're just their way to feel calm. When they happen, it means they're having a hard time. The kind thing to do is not to give them an even harder time by getting cross, ignoring them, or mocking. Remember, just because a PlayStation can't read an Xbox game, it doesn't mean it's broken. People with autism need friends who are willing to take the time to know them. With good communication and plenty of patience, everyone would be better off. People with autism are not ill or broken. They simply have a unique view of the world. And with a little support from their friends, they might just be able to share that view with us. Autism can make amazing things happen.
Learning differently intelligence. Sometimes people that don't understand autism think someone has low intelligence. I have good intelligence. Making friends. Sometimes I like people to approach me and be my friend. Rudeness, interrupting. I try not to be rude and interrupt. I just can't help it. I get frustrated more easily. Communication. Sometimes when I start to say a word and then I can't say it, I feel embarrassed or frustrated. Sarcasm, humor. Sometimes I don't understand the joke very well and it makes me feel, I don't get it. Treat as others. We are not the same as others, and that's okay. Just treat us like any other human. Labels. Autistic is more than a label. My brain thinks differently. I like the way I am in the world. Disability sounds like a weakness. People should think about the good parts and not the weak parts. Frustration. Sometimes I get frustrated with myself for not understanding the whole thing someone is saying. Being a friend. I think an autistic person as a friend is the best thing you could imagine. Autism. The way we think is what defines us, not the label autism. Feelings. I have feelings and I care for other people very much. Others may just think about the strongness and not the weakness. This is when I met Owen, who is also autistic. We went to see Life Animated, which is about Owen's life. This is me doing the impersonation of Cruella de Vil. I think This is of me expressing my thoughts after seeing Life Animated. I would suggest other people watch so they would understand his life and his way of thinking. Things like autism sometimes. It might help to show things to feel calm, like Disney movies. The way they show scenes from a movie It made me feel like others could understand how it made me feel. I would say it would make me feel very good when asked if he might like to be an Upper Valley spokesperson for autism. Next. This was of when I took part in Dartmouth Autism Research Initiative as a volunteer. This was a poster of when I met Robert Irvine from Restaurant Impossible. This was meeting him for the first time, and that was when I encountered him again when he was revisiting Cusanos. This is me doing my oyster roll in Alice in Wonderland. This is me doing the Native Hearts at St. Gaudens with Duncan Green. That's me handing out tarts after the show. Me and Duncan and a guard before the play. This is me as the crab during the first part of the show. This is me doing King Leonardo from Shakespeare, Beatrice and Benedict. This is me at Camp Maple Leaf. This is us campers bowling at Bolorama in Rutland. This is me at the Plainfield Police Station giving a book. This is me working out at CCBA. This is one of my art creations that I got a prize for at the Cornish Fair. I got second place. This is me at the National Railway Museum at York. And that's me in front of Big Ben's North Face. With its new look. That's me in Tyke Everlasting as the EMCCEE. That's me in Times Square, 2020. That's me practicing screenplay at St. Mary's Episcopal Church in West Harlem, New York City. That's me at the Marriott Hotel in Brooklyn, and that's me on the Brooklyn Bridge. That's me, Times Square, same photo. And that's my slide.